Okay, so thank you for coming in today, Connie. We've met a little bit in the past, but can you tell me a little bit about why you're here today?
Um, I came to take the class because I don't think I have a problem, but apparently some people around me are saying I have a drinking problem.
A drinking problem. Who says that you have a drinking problem?
Well, my friends say that, you know, when I drink, I don't know how to stop drinking, so I just go overboard. My boyfriend says, I'm spending too much of my money going out, and that he doesn't like it that I come back, and I can't remember what I even did, and my sister said, that I'm not spending enough time at home with my kids, so it's just a couple times a week. I still go to work. I don't call it a drinking problem.
So your friends, your boyfriend, and your sister seem to think you do have a drinking problem.
But they all drink with me, so I don't know what. Yes.
Okay. Well, you did mention that you still go to work. Is that a regular thing? Is that?
Yeah. I work 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. From 7 to 7. 12-hour days. I work really hard. People got to be able to relax on the weekend, don't you think?
That's one way to look at it. Well, while you were in the lobby or in the outside before you came in here, you filled out a questionnaire.
Mm-hmm.
On here, it asks how many drinks you have in a week. What did you answer to that?
I just put a question mark.
Okay.
Because I don't remember it. So, say 4, 5, 6 a night, 7 sometimes, maybe.
I guess something I should ask before that is, when are you drinking? Is it just on the weekends?
On the weekends, when they complain that I drink too much, yeah. But I drink sometimes during the week too, just to relax. 7 to 7, I work 12 hours a week. I have to hear my bosses go blah, 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 blah. And then I have to come home, and then I have to do all my own stuff. Sometimes just to wind myself down and relax. Yeah, I have 2, 3, just to relax.
On a work day?
Yeah, sometimes.
So what I hear you saying is, you're a little stressed out by work, and so you just drink to relax.
Yeah, is that wrong? You just drink to relax? Doesn't everyone do that?
Well, it's different for everybody. But I guess if you're saying that you're drinking and to, not on the weekdays, am I correct? But you're drinking on the weekends to the point where you don't remember things.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when did you start drinking? Has it always been this way?
I guess so. Right after high school, I went to college. Right after college, I went to work, and I've always felt like it's go, 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 go. So, yeah, during my college years, I drank, and yeah, I guess it feels like forever. Yeah, I guess that's why I don't think it's a problem, because it's always been there. It's how I just wind down, just calm down, just relax, just have a good time, have fun. Everyone's always called me the fun person, so, I never thought it was a problem until lately. Now everyone's like, oh my goodness, you're so wild when you drink, or oh my goodness, we're tired of, helping you to your car. And I'm like, really? Because I remember back in college when other people used to do that, and I used to have to help them out. So, okay, now I'm the one who, can be able to do it. So now it's an issue, but I don't see it like that.
What has changed? If you say that you've been doing this for a long time with your friends, with your boyfriend, what have you noticed anything that has changed? Maybe in their lives or your life, that to where they started thinking you had a drinking problem?
I know last week I came home. We came home really late, and I know one of the girls complained because they were trying to get me out of there, and I wanted to keep having fun, and it was like, I want to say like maybe there's like maybe 20-30 minutes left still before they close the club, and they were all like, oh, it's time to go home, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, come on, we still have 30 minutes. Why not keep relaxing? Why not till the very end? And they were like, oh my goodness, it becomes so unbearable. But I mean, they were like, we have to, get up.
Bless you.
I guess thanks. I guess the only thing that's changed is now that they're working more steadily, like they feel like they have to be more responsible, like they can't balance it out. But I've always felt that I've been able to balance it all out,
Mm-hmm.
I always figured as long as it wasn't becoming an issue at work, it was okay.
So I hear you saying is that you have your drinks, your friends drink, and you're still able to manage going to work, and that doesn't seem to be a problem for you. Seems like it might be a problem for your friends. They can't balance all that. But you don't think it's an issue.
I mean, it's causing me an issue, but I don't think it's an issue. I mean, I guess if I have to put myself in their shoes and they have to go to work, I mean, I guess if it was like a Monday night and or a Sunday night and I don't have to go to work the next day, it would probably be an issue. But I mean, no, I guess not. I don't see it quite as an issue just quite yet. Even though occasionally, I mean, like I said, I'll have 2-3 drinks just to relax on the weekday, and my kids, want to hang out or something. But I usually try to wait till they go to bed, so it's usually like after 9, so they go to bed and then I want to drink, and then, I don't think it's that big of an issue.
Okay. So you said that your boyfriend thinks it's an issue, though.
Yeah, but only because I had to ask him last month for some money because, we had gone out a couple times, me and the girls, and, I might have offered to pay some of their drinks, and so I spent a little bit more money than I should have, and then I had to ask him for money. So the only reason he's even complaining is just because I had to ask him for some money so I could pay some of my bills. But it's just because of the money.
So what do you think about that? I mean, you had to ask your boyfriend for money to pay some of your bills because you're spending too much on drinking.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's wrong. I mean, I guess I should make sure priorities are set, pay bills first and stuff like that. But, I mean, if he wants to be my boyfriend, he shouldn't, shouldn't he be there to help? I mean,
is that how you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, he's always eating at my house and doing stuff at my house and watching TV at my house, so, I mean, what's the big deal? So I had to ask him for a couple $100.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on. How much is $600?
Okay. So, I mean, it sounds like your boyfriend has an issue with it, you're spending money that you don't have, essentially. And you mentioned something about priorities. So has there been a time that you remember that you haven't been drinking?
Yeah, I mean, a couple years back, when I had my daughter, and she was little, and I had to be able to watch her 24/7. I couldn't have a drink at 9 o'clock because she was little. And so I needed to make sure she was okay. Yeah, I quit drinking for about a year, like the first year of her life. Yeah, about a year.
So you were successful for a year without drinking?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wasn't going out to the clubs. I wasn't drinking at home. It was different, but at that time, her dad was involved, and so he was helping out all the time, and I was just so occupied with her and my husband, there was even no time for drinking.
Okay, well, what were things like during that time for you? As in, how did you feel about not drinking? I mean, a year is a long time. So,
I didn't miss it. I mean, I was just so busy, so occupied. I didn't miss it. I wasn't like, oh, I wish I was out for a drink, or, I wasn't having issues with my husband then, because of drinking or anything. Like I was missing it, or like I wanted to go out. No, it was good. I was always so busy. I was always so tired with the baby that I didn't even have to think about it. I didn't even need to anything to relax. I basically just closed my eyes, set my head down, I was out.
So during that time you were busy. You didn't need to drink, Things seemed to be have been okay during that time. Can you think of something that maybe, other than the fact that your daughter was small at that time also, so you weren't drinking, what led you to start drinking again?
Well, during that time, like, I had told my job, like, with the new baby and stuff, that I wasn't going to be able to work as much. So my job hours were more like an 8 to 5, more like a regular hours.
Mm-hmm.
That way I could be able to take her to daycare in the mornings, be able to, still pump and still be able to feed her and pick her up in the afternoon on time from daycare. And then my husband was always home. So I guess, the big difference is once he was gone, that income lacked, so I had to, go back to work more. So, and now that she's older, she's 5, she's in school, so, like, I, working harder, and so, like, I had to hire someone to pick her up in the mornings and drop her off in the morning. Pick her up in the afternoon and drop her off in the morning. So, I guess my biggest difference now is just how much I work. I guess that's it, really.
Okay. So during this time that you weren't drinking, I know you were really occupied with your daughter and still working, but was there something that that helped you during that time to also not drink? Anything? Like I said, you were busy at the time, but was there anything that...
I guess just work, like I said, just working less, just being able to focus more on the family versus always being stressed out at work. That's what helped me, yeah, I had my job, but like I guess I wasn't bringing it, since I wasn't working so hard, I wasn't bringing it so much home, like the stress and the pressure of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's what made the big difference. I wasn't so stressed out. Like, I work longer hours, but also means I get more work put on me and more pressure put on me to complete more things. And so I guess that's the main difference. It's just, before I was like, I want to come home to my child, I want to come home to my husband, I want to come home to my family and just spend time. And then now, have this big house and it's just me and her, and, my boyfriend has his own place, so he has to deal with his own, bills and stuff. But I guess it's just coming home and I guess maybe I feel incomplete, without my husband by my side, without someone else, another adult. I feel like, I miss that, I guess that's what it is. I miss having another adult to talk to, or just feeling like I have adult conversations. Maybe that's why, I feel like I have to go out on the weekends and just be able to let loose or let go and relax, I guess.
Okay. Well, during that time that you were not drinking, like I said before, a year is a long time. And you had, it seems like you had motivation and stuff to not be drinking during that time. And right now, your friends and your boyfriend and your sister are concerned about the fact that you're drinking too much. You say it's not a problem because you're still able to go to work and stuff. But can you think of something that would help you get back to that point where where you were successful at not drinking? At least, maybe not completely quit drinking, but just to tone it down. Do you think that would be possible?
I guess, if I tried to plan more activities where me and my daughter could hang out more or do things together, even if it's with my boyfriend and my daughter, I guess planning out more family activities. Now that I'm listening to you, I guess more than anything what I miss, I guess, is having that family aspect. And maybe if I asked them to move in, or maybe if, we combined our incomes, or maybe if, I felt like I had someone to share my family with, maybe I wouldn't feel so pressured. I wouldn't have to work as hard as I am now, so I can be able to provide everything on my own. Which seems I'm having an issue with anyways, with, you know, going out, because I'm spending so much money when I go out too. So, I mean, I guess I can definitely see how that's, you know, that's being an issue. So, yeah, I say maybe if we hang out more often, I guess that would help. And we can feel like more of a family and trying to build up to that goal. Yeah, definitely.
So maybe spending more time with your family as a whole, you know, you and your boyfriend and your daughter, then you would be able to release some of the stress. And
Push pause.